Oral questions. Questions orales. The honourable member for Halifax.
Le ministre de la Réforme démocratique a affirmé que le rapport de Harry Neufeld démontrait que les mesures destinées à éviter la fraude électorale ont été contournées. Sauf qu'aujourd'hui, Neufeld a affirmé que le ministre avait mal interprété son rapport et qu'il l'avait cité de façon sélective. Pourquoi le ministre continue de prétendre que Neufeld a conclu à des cas de fraude alors qu'il n'y a aucun lien entre le vote avec répondant et la fraude électorale?
Mr. Speaker, I'll do what I've done all along, which is to accurately and in context quote Mr. Neufeld's own report, and I'll do on page 5 right here. Ensuring voter eligibility through the administration of these special exemption procedures is an expected part of an elections officer's duties. Errors that involve a failure to properly administer these procedures are serious. The courts refer to such serious errors as irregularities, which can result in votes being declared invalid. Mr. Speaker, those are serious problems. They remove, when those safeguards are not followed, they increase the risk that the result can be overturned by a judge. And, Mr. Speaker, we're solving that problem through the Fair Elections Act.
The honourable member for Halifax.
So he's selectively quoting from a report to show that he's not selectively quoting from a report. Yeah, I got that one. Makes sense. Mr. Speaker, Harry Neufeld testified that neither the minister nor his staff ever contacted him. Quote, "I was waiting for that call, but it never came." He also said that Conservatives are, quote, "tilting the playing field in their direction." Well, the minister repeatedly uses Mr. Neufeld's report to support his unfair actions. So why didn't the minister consult the author of that report?
The honourable minister of Safe and Democratic Reform.
Mr. Speaker, obviously, the best way to consult the author is by reading his report, which is what I'm doing right now. And it shows, for example, on vouching, for example, it's obviously risky to allow someone to vote without any documented ID whatsoever. So there are safeguards. You can only vouch for one person, for example. But the only way we verify whether someone vouches for more than one other voter is to keep records of who did the vouching. But according to Mr. Neufeld's report, there were 45,000 instances where there was no record kept of the voter and the voucher. That removes the safeguard. That is unacceptable. The Fair Elections Act will fix that problem.
The honourable member for Halifax.
Just because they keep repeating it doesn't mean it's going to become true. But let's move on to bizarre Conservative comments about their Kijijii economics. So the employment minister is telling economists that they should stop looking at data and about the labour market and instead only listen to him. So can the minister tell us why he thinks economists, the PBO, and StatsCan all have it wrong, but that he and Kijijii, they've got it right?
The honourable minister of Employment.
Well, that's delightful, Mr. Speaker. The reality is that the Canadian labour market, all of the labour market information at an aggregate level indicates that we are not facing a general labour shortage, as I've consistently said. However, every business organization in the country, from the Canadian Chamber of Commerce to the Federation of Independent Business Manufacturers and Exporters, the Restaurant Association, the Information Technology Association of Canada, the Canadian Construction Association, all say that there are very significant sectoral shortages, and this is an issue that we should treat very seriously, Mr. Speaker.